Alex from StyleWatch, and today we're here with Katherine McNamara.
Hi!
She is the star of Shadowhunters and a style star, in our humble opinion. And we are so excited to have her here today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm going to share this on my Facebook right now.
She's going to share it because we want all of you to ask questions, and we will be writing them down so we can answer them live during the broadcast. Anything is fair game, acting, fashion, beauty. We're going to talk about it all. So, yeah, write it in the comments, and we'll get to as many of them as we can. We have a live look.
Oh, there it is.
Look,
my
there
gosh,
we are
there's
talking
me on my
live.
phone right now. That's so trippy.
This is so weird. I've never done this actually being live. So.
Oh, you haven't done this before?
We have, but not literally watching it live.
Oh, watching it live. You haven't done the Inception.
So this is pretty meta. It's freaking me out. Okay. Okay, so we're shared. So you can go to StyleWatch's Facebook page. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're on there. Or Katherine's Facebook page to comment. So first, you are currently filming Shadowhunters the next season.
Yes.
So what can you tell us?
I can't tell you much, but what I can tell you is that this season changes everything. Last season, all of the characters, we left them off on a really big cliffhanger. You know, we woke up Jocelyn, but Valentine escaped with the cup and with Jace. So, and he also may have some nefarious intentions. It's unknown why he left and what he's planning to do. So, exactly. So we're all left with a new mission. And Clary especially has grown up a lot over the course of the first season, and she's learned a lot. And so now she's able to go on and kind of run her own mission and fight back a little bit. But what's great about it is this season, we have the opportunity, we have the characters set up, we have the story set up, but now we have the opportunity to explore the relationships and explore the characters in a way that we didn't get to in the first season.
Yeah, do you feel like you're kind of more comfortable? I feel like I've heard the first season, you're just kind of like, even getting on any of the kinks, and now it's kind of like you can really take your characters to the next level. It
is in a sense. We've also made a lot of changes though. The weapons are different, we have some new people on board, and the look of the show has entirely changed. You know, it's a lot darker, it's a lot grittier, it's more grounded, and that's, I think, going to change the game for our show. But again, in a sense, it is working out those kinks even in the second season. But we have a really great team around us, and the cast has become such a family that we're together through it. So I'm really excited for people to see the new Shadowhunters.
Yeah. And I mean, we talked a little bit about before how it can be pretty exhausting. You're doing so much, like, you know, action, all of this stuff. Do you have a favorite moment or something, like the craziest moment you've had on set filming?
There was one thing that I loved a couple episodes ago. I did a wire stunt, and it was my first wire stunt, and I absolutely loved it. It's so much fun. Basically, it entails a lot of rehearsal. We didn't have a lot of rehearsal, but we have an amazing stunt coordinator who taught me everything I needed to know, taught me the ropes. I don't know.
Like, come on for us.
Yeah, right? But basically, they put a harness on you under your wardrobe and then hook you up. This particular one, I had a wire on each hip so that I could do the movement that I needed to do while still being in the air. But it's a crazy feeling because you lose a lot of your sense of control of your body because you're literally flying through the air and not by your own momentum. It's by the momentum of a wire. But when you have an amazing stunt team around you, it goes so fabulously. Yeah.
So you were literally, it was like you're flying.
I was kind of like Peter Pan just for a minute.
That's cool.
I was pretty excited about it, I have to say.
Were you scared at all?
No.
Wow.
Not at all. No, because one of those cables can hold like a car. And I had one on each hip. So
you're like
I'm okay. It was so funny because they kept coming up to me and saying, you know, it's totally safe, you're going to be fine, it's okay, don't be scared. I'm like, yeah.
You're like, I wasn't.
Good, let's do this, let's go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of those like lifetime or once in a lifetime things.
Right. Well, and that's what's great about this season is now that Clary has been a Shadowhunter for a little while, she's honing her skills. She can be even more of a badass this year.
Amazing. We love it. Female badasses.
Exactly. Well, that's another aspect of this show that I love is we have a few really strong female lead characters that kick ass, and that's something that's happening a lot more in television and in film right now, and it's so awesome as a young actress to be a part of that community.
Yeah, that is awesome. And one thing I think is inspiring too is we were just talking, you're 20 years old, you're leading this show. Also, it's just being in Hollywood in general, I feel like can be a little you have any mantras you kind of live by or things you tell yourself to stay motivated?
I think the most important thing that I've learned is to surround yourself with people that love you for you and who know you and know who you are as a human being at your core, because it's so easy. There are so many things that aren't real and so many things that are fabricated or created, because it is Hollywood, it is glitz and glam, and it is, we make believe for a living, so a lot of aspects of our lives end up being that way. And it's really important to stay grounded in the reality of your life. And if you surround yourself with positive people who have good intentions for you and you have good intentions for, you can't go wrong.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's all about, it's like the squad.
Exactly.
You gotta have a good squad.
Exactly. Well, and I feel really lucky because on the show too, I have a squad.
Right.
Our cast is such a family, and season 2 has only strengthened our bond.
It's amazing. Yeah, you spend so much time together. It's
We
nice
do.
that those,
Well, and that's why, because we've seen each other at 5 in the morning, when
Right.
5 in the morning is the beginning of our day,
Right.
but also when 5 in the morning is the end of our day. That happens too. And we've been through all the blood, sweat, and tears together.
So amazing. Well, season 2 also premieres in January.
Yes.
So you can get excited about that. We might have more details on the date tomorrow.
Maybe, I don't know. We have a sneak peek tomorrow that's coming out, so that should be pretty exciting.
We were just talking, Catherine's going to be at Comic-Con. So any of the New Yorkers, you probably already know this, but if you don't, you should definitely find her.
Come see me. We have a panel, we have a signing, we're doing a bunch of interviews. It's going to be a lot of fun. I believe there's a booth as well for Shadowhunters, so I know there's a big banner poster up.
Yeah.
We keep getting pictures tweeted at us.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
pretty cool.
So you're probably like, I can't wait to be there and see it.
It's fascinating because
That's
it was completely unexpected for us, and then we started getting all these pictures.
Oh my
There's a
gosh.
huge banner. We're going, oh my gosh.
You're like, I love you guys.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And so also I definitely want to talk about style and beauty. You
Yes.
clearly have amazing style.
Oh, thank you.
And you're one of our favorite, even your hair, makeup, all of it. So first, you're traveling a lot. You work in Toronto, live in LA, family's in Kansas City, and now she's here in New York. So what are your travel essentials that you always have to take with you?
Ooh, I always have a little, I call it my go bag. It's like my makeup go bag. It's a few things that will work for anything, are really versatile, and I take those with me. I have a small blanket that I take with me because I get really cold on airplanes, so I always take that with me. I have a good pair of headphones that I travel with. What else do I always take?
What are your favorite headphones?
I have a pair of Bluetooth headphones that I used to work out in from Bose that are great because the quality is
Are they
amazing.
over the ear?
No, they're in
earbuds.
They're these earbuds, and they're so cool because they actually stay in my ear when I do sprints and when I'm doing. I do a lot of high intensity interval training, and so they stay in my ear when I'm doing all of that, especially for the show. We're doing so much training.
Wow,
Yeah, we do fitness training, we do fight training with weapons and all of those things. So it helps.
So you have to have a good pair of headphones.
You have to have a good pair of headphones. But I find if you have a good bag, like a good shoulder bag or a good suitcase, no matter what you travel with, that'll always contain it well.
And do you have a go-to playlist or workout song that always gets you motivated?
Oh, there's so many. Surprisingly, actually, Halsey's album is amazing to work out to.
Amazing.
Because it's got enough of an undercurrent that you can even run to it and not get tired, even though the songs aren't the most dancey, upbeat songs.
Right.
Yeah, I just feel powerful and strong when I'm listening to her.
No, that's such a good idea.
I'm such a Halsey fan.
Yeah, I love her, but I would also even think to work out to her. So
there you go.
Let's get my new playlist. Thank you. Okay, and then other general beauty things that you always use day to day.
Something that I think a lot of people forget about is hydration.
For sure.
You have to drink water, make sure your skin is healthy and hydrated, and along with that comes cleaning your skin. A lot of people think about what they're putting on their skin, but you have to remember to take it off at the end of the day as well. So I have a few different face cleaners that I use. One of my favorites is actually a moisturizer and a cleanser at the same time, and so it kind of does double duty, so my face gets clean but doesn't dry out.
Okay, which one is that?
It's from Chanel. It's their milky cleanser, and I
Amazing.
love it. It smells like roses.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah.
I need that.
Yeah.
And then do you always put on extra moisturizer?
I do before I put my makeup on as kind of a protective layer, but I usually don't need to unless it's really dry in the middle of winter because this moisturizer works for my skin.
Wow, that's awesome. And then makeup, do you have your makeup must-haves?
I'm addicted to mascara.
Amazing.
So
Amazing lashes over here, guys.
Thank you.
I don't know if you can tell.
That's my one thing, that if I'm running out the door at the last minute, I'll always throw on mascara because it's easy, it's quick, it's simple, it's fun, and you just look bright and awake.
And do you have a go-to for that?
I usually use the CoverGirl Lash Bloom. It's the pink one because it doesn't flake and your lashes don't get crusty. They stay flexible all day long, which I love. And it layers well, so if you need to build it up, you can use it for that too. What else do I love? I have become obsessed with the Kat Von D. Well, her eyeliner's amazing. The tattoo liner. I use it on the show too. She just came out with a brown one that's matte.
Cool.
It's amazing. It's like the perfect dark black brown that I love. But also her liquid lipsticks. They're super matte. They stay.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
I've fallen in love with matte lipstick. At
Yes.
first, I was like, just not used to it.
Right.
But then I'm like, I get it, because you put it on and you don't have to. I'm always self-conscious. Like, is it on my teeth? Like, is it getting everywhere, all over my face? But then it's like, you don't have to worry.
Exactly.
Like, what is this magical creation?
It looks so chic too. There's
Yeah.
something about just a matte lip that's so just like.
Totally. And are you a lipstick person?
Not usually. I've learned to be. Since I've been doing, it's really in the last year, since I've been doing more press and things, and I've had to change up my look sometimes. I've kind of been forced into learning about lipstick, but I love it. It's fun. There's sometimes I'll get home from work and the cast will be going out to dinner or something, and all I need to do is throw on some lipstick, and I feel dressed up enough to go out. It's so much fun.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like an easy, quick fix too.
Yeah, and it gives you a different personality.
Yeah.
When you wear a red lip, it's just different. You're a different person.
Totally, I love that. And I have to ask about your hair, because it's amazing.
Thank you.
Also, we get a lot of questions, how to keep it healthy, not dry.
Yeah.
What do you use?
There is a product from Oribe. Actually, a lot of their products are great, but they have some cream products that are heat protectant as well as add texture and help hold curl in the hair. And because I have so much heat styling to my hair almost daily because of the show, it really helps keep it moist, keep it held together, but also keep it healthy.
Right.
Yeah.
Essential. And do you have any, because you've dyed it a couple times, I know.
Yeah.
How do you keep it healthy, I guess, throughout?
It's all about how it's done. And I have an amazing hairstylist in LA who does most of the dyeing of my hair when I'm not on set. And he's super careful, super knowledgeable. And it's all about your individual hair and how it reacts to different things. So if you want to make a big hair change, talk to your stylist and ask them what's going to be the best way to do it. It may take time. You may have to do it a few different processes and a few different timings, but it's easier than having your hair break off or fall out. Because that's happened to me too.
Oh my gosh, I went to get my hair cut and these sides were different lengths.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe I'm just parting it weirdly. And she was like, I think you burned your hair off.
Oh, no.
I was like, what? She was like, do you use a hair straightener or that? I'm like, yeah. And so I was like, I guess I didn't even realize. So it just made me, you don't think about it.
No, you don't.
But I'm like, it's very important.
Well, that's the thing. Yes, for years I never used a heat protectant on my hair when I was curling it, and now I always do because it makes such a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, do you have a favorite heat protectant?
It's
or
Oribe.
Oribe.
It's the Oribe one. Yeah, it's amazing.
Guys, we need this. So, let's get to our fan questions.
Fan questions! I should check my Twitter too and see if there are
Okay.
any.
Wow. Just casual 7,000 notifications.
No. I have a group of friends that we have a game night, and the text messages are constant.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a fun one since Halloween is coming up. What's your favorite Halloween movie?
Ooh, favorite Halloween movie? I'd have to say Hocus Pocus. I mean, who doesn't love Hocus Pocus, right?
Totally. Classic.
Yeah, I just rewatched it the other day. It still holds up. It's so fun.
Do you know what are you dressing up this year for Halloween?
I think so.
Do you know what you're gonna be? Is it a surprise?
I don't know yet. I want to wear a wig. That's all I know because I love Halloween because you can do something completely different. You know, and I do my hair and makeup almost every day and play a different character. So I want to do something totally different.
Yeah.
I think the cast is, because we'll still be shooting, so I think all the cast is going to go and do something fun. So I heard the rule is we all have to be something scary.
Ooh.
So we'll figure that out. I was going to be a unicorn, but I don't think I can do that now. Unless I'm a scary unicorn. I don't know if that's going to work. So I think I might have to rethink my idea.
Yeah, but we're excited to see.
Thanks.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know if you could switch with anyone on the show, who would it be?
Like switch characters?
Switch characters, I would say.
Ooh, I would switch with Harry. because Magnus Bane is just so fabulous. But nobody can do it justice like Harry can, so we'll leave it as it is.
Amazing. So we were talking about lipstick before. You mentioned some of your favorites, but is there anything else that you love that you haven't mentioned?
There's one, let me think. There's one that I just found that I love. ColourPop also has amazing. Their matte lipsticks are great, but also I love their satin lipsticks. They're liquid satin because they don't dry out. Because the matte ones you have to put chapstick over sometimes.
Yeah.
The satin ones, they're not super shiny, but you never feel like that dry matte lipstick feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good advice. Amazing. Someone wants to know how your life has changed since Shadowhunters.
It's very interesting. I get asked this question a lot, and everything has changed, yet nothing has changed.
Okay.
Because we have, I'm a part now of this amazing community, this amazing fandom, and I have this dream job that I get to do every day that I love so much. And I definitely feel a responsibility to the fans from the books, to the fans of the show, to, all the people that watch the show, because a lot of people attach to these characters and really have strong feelings toward the show and toward the story, and it comes from a place of it having such a positive effect on their life. And through that, I really want to do the story justice, and it's such a great character that Cassie's created that I want to continue to bring her to life in a way that honors that. But in the same sense, I still go to spin class, I still drive to my little grocery store and get my scones every week, I still go to the farmer's market, I still do all these things, I still hang out with my friends, I'm still me, I just have an amazing job.
Great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I want to know what these scones, where we get these.
Oh, I have an unhealthy obsession with scones. Right now, when I'm in Toronto, I get them from a farmer's market, and they're just...
Oh my gosh, it must be amazing.
They're amazing. I love scones.
Amazing. Okay, this is going to be our last question, unfortunately. But this is an interesting one. If you could play, I guess if you could act on another TV show, what would it be?
Ooh, I would love to be on Orange is the New Black.
Interesting.
I love that show, and I think every single character on that show is so interesting and so well sculpted. And there are so many incredible actors and actresses on that show that I want to observe and learn from and watch. Orange is the New Black. That would be a dream.
Have you met anyone from the cast?
I have. I met briefly. I met Uzo Aduba at the InStyle party at TIFF. She was there. I walked by and I was like, oh my gosh. I think I don't know what did I say to her? I don't even remember. But she was very kind. She was lovely, and just incredible humans. I want to work with them all.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so stay tuned, guys. Maybe she'll make an appearance. Orange is the New Black. But in the meantime, definitely stay tuned for updates from Comic-Con this weekend and Shadowhunters when it comes back in January. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
See you guys soon.
Bye.